Yo, what's good, everybody? In today's video, I want to preface this by saying I want to talk right now and today about how technology was introduced in our society to make our lives easier and more convenient, but how that has totally derailed from its purpose. Like before, we used to be, excited about new tech. We used to be, how do I say this? We used to be like really excited, really happy to see new tech, to test new tech, and to actually see how tech was evolving. But with time, instead of actually tech being useful to us and actually being, excited with the recent boom of AI and all of that, like I feel like technology is not as a use. Like for me, way back, I used to get more excited of new phone releases rather than now. I know that, like, think about it. When was peak smartphone for you? For me, it was the iPhone 6s when those came out. Even though I never had one, but I did have the iPhone 6 Plus when those came out. And also, my peak smartphone design and design language was the iPhone 8 and that whole era when the iPhone 10 also came out. And also, I know it's gonna be an unpopular opinion and I'm probably gonna get roasted for it, but I actually did like when Apple introduced the design language on iOS 7. Even though now that I think about it and I look at it from before, I kind of like and miss the aesthetic and the language design from the iOS 6 and prior eras. Though I wish we could go back to those eras, like have like a toggle when we could go back from that design language and the design languages that we have now. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but that's my take on peak smartphone. Technology has peaked at some point or whatever, and even smartphone design and smartphone features and stuff has peaked like a long time ago. And like companies are looking for ways to innovate in computer components, computer technologies, ways to make computers actually better or introduce features that probably we've seen, but introduce them in a different way or whatever. So they are, struggling and stuff and looking for things to do and things to do differently for consumers and stuff like that. But I feel like technology has not stagnated, because that's not, I'm gonna make you a deal. If you like and enjoy the content that I'm creating and think that I deserve your subscription, I will commit myself to bring you the best content that I possibly can. Whether it is suggested by you guys, the community, or whether there are topics that I think you guys will enjoy. So if you think this is something that you could do, I would appreciate if you let me know by giving me a thumbs up. The point of my video is more like useful and actually exciting technology hasn't been around in like forever. Like I remember back in the day when Apple introduced the iPhone 4 or the 4S. I know that every iPhone has, for the longest time ever since the introduction of the 3G or what's the original, when every iPhone has a gate type thing, which for the 6 was the 6 Plus was band gate. Then for the 4 was antenna gate. For there's a whole bunch of things. For some other was battery gate and stuff like that. But even those times were better than what we're currently live right now. Companies are just focusing on AI. Oh yeah, we want to take this AI, introduce it into our product or whatever, and have people talk to the products or things, which we didn't actually ask for, but they think that's what we want. And they are trying so hard to innovate, to bring people back or to gain people. Because remember, everything now is a subscription and people are tired of it. And we as consumers, especially us tech-savvy people, are actually even more than not crazy about AI on everything. That they're trying to find ways to lure us back to actually fall in love with technology, but they're doing it the whole in a way that I don't think it's actually good for a company. They don't seem to care, because they have poured so much money and time into AI and actually making AI useful or whatever, that they don't even take into consideration people's and customer reviews, surveys, or stuff like that. Like, I don't think companies right now care enough to like actually have a research department that actually looks into like consumer reviews and actually even tech reviews and see what people are saying in the comments or even in the reviews themselves about products or whatever. And they just keep going, pumping out products and stuff like that, because they gotta appease the shareholders and they gotta make money somehow. So if they invest, I don't know, let's say 10 million in R&D, they gotta get that 10 million back somehow. So they gotta push whatever it is on their agenda to push so they can make that money. And I feel that like that has taken technology as a whole, not just computers or cell phones or whatever, into this spot where I don't think any of us want it to be right now. We actually want tech to be useful, tech to be exciting, tech to be innovative, tech to be fresh, like have that fresh coat of paint, like when you get that car off the lot or you get your car like wrapped or stuff like that. We want to feel like it's something new, even though we've seen it like for the past like 15 years, but it doesn't feel like that. And I don't think we're gonna go back to that point where tech felt new, felt fresh, felt actually not innovative, because I don't want to say that, because people just throw that word around like it's nothing, like, oh, companies don't innovate anymore. Yeah, we've seen and they've done everything under the sun. So what is there anymore to do? Like for me, it would have been better if actually we would have taken the route that Samsung introduced with the DeX type thing, where they kept refining and they kept pushing their software, both the phone side and the desktop experience side. And we wouldn't have like, I don't know, tablets and computers and stuff like that. So just you keep your personal computer, which is your phone, on your pockets, and then anywhere you go that you have a USB-C hub and a monitor and a keyboard, then you have your computer. I would have liked to see that route, especially with Apple, because I know if Apple would have done it, probably everybody on the smartphone market would have follow suit. But I don't think Apple wants to go that route, because they still want to be known for everything else that they sell, which they could have done if they would have done differently. Because you can have what I don't think companies understand, especially Apple, is that there are market segments where everybody gets things based on their needs. Because let's say if I have a 4, 5, 6-year-old and I don't want them to have a phone, I can give them a tablet with cellular. That way I can call them, I don't know, maybe Google Voice, maybe on FaceTime. I can text them via iMessage or WhatsApp, which is now on iPad, every other whatever thing on, like Telegram, Signal, all of that stuff. So yeah, let's go that route. Let's say that, oh yeah, they want to focus on professional and their Mac lineup and their iPad because of the sales and stuff like that, and they don't want to dwindle or kill the market share for the home computers, I guess at this point, and the tablet, whatever else they want to sell. Simple. You market, let's say they have, yeah, because that's what they have. They have 3 categories of smartwatches: the SE, the regular, and the Ultra. Just market the SE for kids. Like if you want your son or your kid that becoming, I don't know, close to being a teenager, and you don't want them to have like actually a phone, and you want to, track them and see what they're up to, what they're doing, you can call them and stuff like that, then just get them Apple Watch SE with cellular. You can pay like what, like things like 300, 250, and you have cellular on it. You can call them, you can text them, all of that. You can find where they are and stuff like that. And if you want them to have a bigger computer, in this case, smartwatch is also a computer. But if you want them to have a bigger computer, then just get them a tablet. If you want to go into the creative, then go like reduce the product market that you have created for yourself, which is you have what? The entry-level iPad, iPad Air, iPad Mini, iPad Air, and the Pro. So just reduce it. Reduce the entry level to be the Mini. Reduce kill off the regular iPad and just replace it with the Air, both the 11 and 13, and then the Pro is marketed for what it is, pro consumer, like people that actually do drawing, animation, stuff like that, and just try to push developers to bring their prosumer apps or software to your platform, period. And then for people that want to go into actually like media making, in this case, so I don't want to be like, oh yeah, just like every other YouTuber, they just think having a computer, like when they're trying to replace their computer with an iPad, which is also a computer, they're like, oh no, the iPad's not there yet because the software this or the software that, or a video editing and stuff. Yeah, but not all prosumers just do video editing. They do a lot of stuff like time crunching, number crunching, spreadsheet, also code, stuff like that. So yeah, if you would have market yourself, like get the For whoever wants a computer, a laptop, whatever, just get the entry level, which would have been the Air. And for everything else, if you want to make a desktop, then yeah, just whatever, the Mini, you would make it, maybe turn it into what now is the Studio, and then the Mac Pro, whatever, I don't know. It's just too much. So yeah, products have become so convoluted that they don't even know how to make their product line be sensible anymore. What to introduce, what to kill off, what to actually focus on for consumers and stuff like that. And even prosumers at that point, which would it entail right now what YouTubers are, stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like tech has become, used to be like marketed to be like making our lives easier, making our lives more convenient. But what we did was traded control, which was what we had back in the early stages and early ages of smartphone, for convenience, but convenience at a price of, or privacy technically, because everything we do is, let's say I'm looking for a pair of sandals, pair of shoes, or whatever it is that they see me looking on, whether it's Google or whatever, then they're gonna advertise me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube, on whatever. So we traded our personal life, which was what people complain, well, what YouTubers in the vlog type style complain in the beginning, in the early stages of vlogging on YouTube, which was that, oh, you gave up your privacy, because everybody saw everything about your life, and they kind of knew, they thought they kind of knew you personally, because they were so entrenched into your life, so fixated into what you posted or what they used to post about their life. But actually looking at it for now that I think about it, we pivoted hard from that point where YouTubers, well, vlog YouTubers used to complain, like I said, about privacy. So now everybody doesn't have any privacy, like at all. Like we have surrender or control and our privacy for what? Convenient, which is not even convenient anymore. For laziness, I guess, for ease of use, ease of, I don't know, life or whatever, making our lives easier to a point. But like I said, before, when we had the HTCs, the LG, the Sonys, they actually care about, the Motorola's, they actually care about their phone lines, and they're actually being competitive and stuff like that. Like I felt like tech was actually at its peak. But I think around, I don't know, 2015, 2017, it peaked to a point where nothing doesn't excite us anymore. Like nothing feels like, oh yeah, I feel like this would make my life better. This would make my life, I don't know, more exciting or stuff. But like now, I've noticed that, for me at least, for the past couple of years, whenever I buy a brand new piece of tech that I feel like I want, and I look at it and on paper, I feel excited, I guess, because I want it, because it's the latest and greatest, and I want to have it, I want to test it, I want to see what I could do with it and stuff like that. When I actually get it to my hand, it's like, I'm not going to say buyer's remorse or FOMO or whatever, but it's like, okay, yeah, I bought it, I spent my money on it, like, yeah, I have it, and I can actually be like, tell people that I have the brand new thing that came out. But like, I'm actually like, whether I have it or didn't have it before, it doesn't make actually any meaningful thing into my life. Like it doesn't even make nothing. Like it doesn't make me feel anything. No excitement. No, oh, this looks cool. Oh, this, I would have killed for this like 2-3 years ago or whatever. No, it just makes me feel empty. Like I just wasted money because I wanted the flashiest new thing, just so I can tell people, I can show off to people or whatever. But it's not like I want to actually, you know, get into the weeds of the product, actually like test it, like put my hands on it, like drop test it, go into the settings and touch a whole bunch of things and then break it and then having to reset it and start over again like before. No, tech doesn't actually excited. And I'm pretty sure that I'm not the only one feeling like this. I'm pretty sure that every YouTuber at some point, whether before or is going through it right now, or probably is gonna go through it at some point in their life, feels the same way that I feel. And for me, that's not a place that I want to be, especially with tech, when it's supposed to make us smarter to a point, because we have the information at the palm of our hand, and actually makes life easier to live, and actually makes it more accessible, more convenient, more life on easy mode or whatever. But yeah, it doesn't do that. Like no company, I think at this point in time in 2026 makes us feel something different. I know kids, yeah, you hand them a brand new iPhone, they're gonna be ecstatic and they're gonna be like telling their friends and showing off and stuff like that. But it's not to the point like where they can convey whatever I'm trying to tell you right now, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't feel like that. It's like buying a brand new car. Yeah, you have it. yes, it gets you from point A to point B. But your old car did the same thing. Your old vehicle did the same thing, which is take you from point A to point B. I think at some point during life, getting somewhat affordable, where the rate of wages got better between, I think it was 2012 and like 2015, that people started like making a little bit more money. It wasn't just like getting like $9, $8 an hour or whatever. I think that's when life started to go downhill, tech-wise and everything else in between. Like, how are you gonna tell me that a company that makes cars and that they are putting their R&D money into it and selling you the car, that is not a cheap car, mind you, and they put the technology of actually heating your seats and your steering wheel, whatever. So in the winter time, when you turn your car on, you can actually heat your seats because it's leather and it's gonna be cold as hell. Why are you gonna charge me a subscription for that? You're like, it's like, I don't know if you guys remember back in the day, the old cartoon where they used to, like, if you wanted something, but the other thing, I guess in this case, or animal in this case, they didn't want to do it. All you had to do was get a stick, put a rope on it, or a little bit of thread on it, or whatever, and then hang something that thing or animal liked, and then get on top of them or whatever, and just try to put the thing that they like in front of them so they can keep going wherever it is that you want them to go. And that's why I feel like technology has become, life has become that. And it's not exciting anymore. I know that people like innovation and they are praising the Chinese manufacturers because they're doing a lot of risky things. They don't always pan out. Why? Because they're still living like 2012, 2015 again, where they used to, let's say, this is a brand new thing that I'm gonna put in my device. Let's call it my camera. It's gonna come with this on the battery compartment or whatever. But then that's for this year's model. But then next year's model, it doesn't have it anymore. So I wasted all my time, effort, and R&D into making this thing compatible with this model's camera, this year's model's camera. And then next year, I'm like, yeah, don't include it. Then just kill it off. Like, what's the point then? Like, yeah, you want to push technology forward, or you want to do things different, and you want to do things maybe, I don't know, that feels fresh for the customer that's gonna buy your product. But then you end up doing something that maybe the customers are like, how do I say this? Neutral to it. And then the next iteration, you just kill it off. How are you gonna know if the product is good or bad if it's just one iteration and then it's gone? It makes no sense. And that's where I think life started to go downhill in the sense of technology-wise. We had everything going forward. It started, I don't know, I think technology, like as we know it right now, it started, I think it was in the 70s or stuff like that, or maybe the 60s, and gradually started to go better year by year. But it got to a point to like, yeah, they don't even care. They're just trying to do things to like pull people, but not because they want to actually get into whatever it is that they think is gonna benefit the customer, the prosumer in this case, or the customer in general, or the consumer in general, or people, regular people that do regular things. That is not a YouTuber or an Instagrammer, or people that talk crap all day on Twitter. They're like, yeah, let's just try whatever it is to get people on our door, and then from there we'll see what we do when we get the customers. And that's not how technology was introduced to. It was introduced to be the thing that makes life get a little bit more meaningful, a little bit more better, a little bit easier. It started with everything. Think about it. Fridge, stove, or whether it is electric, gas, or wood stove, dishwasher, the car, the bicycle, everything like that you can think of. It started as a means to an end to make life easier. That's why we got rid of and we killed off the Neanderthal, or the things that came before the Neanderthal. And for what? To get to a point where we're complacent and we're like, yeah, whatever. We got enough people. If we make a big enough of a cult for our devices or whatever, like Android people are and iOS people are to the brand, loyal like a cult. They're like, yeah, people are gonna buy whatever we put out. It's like Samsung. They've been doing the same thing since what? Since the S22. That's what, 4 years of the same thing. But when Apple does it, people complain. But when Samsung does it, people don't say nothing. And again, that's the point that I think we have to actually like sit down and think about, and actually be like in retrospect. I think companies should not innovate, because I'm not gonna put that word down there, but they should care more about the products that they put and the software that they put, especially with the things that Microsoft has been doing lately. So I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments down below. I think, even though, not that I ramble, but I did derail a little bit throughout the topic, I think I put out a good enough and convincing enough topic that you guys can let me know in the comments down below. How do you feel about whatever it is that I'm trying to convey to you? How do you interpret what I'm saying? How do you feel about the topic that I'm giving? And if you think that you're in the same boat as me, then maybe we should vote with our wallets. Maybe we should actually try to push companies to have what I would call an open development, which is when we push companies to have like a forum or like a suggestion box, like we used to have in the old days, for every store or every convenience store, well, not convenient, but every store, every mall, every piece of store about anything, whether it be cars, clothing, electronics, or whatever. They used to have a suggestion box where you should put whatever it is that you think would make the store a better experience. And depending on how many people actually thought it was a good idea, because you can actually, with social media now, you can just put a poll online or your account and make people vote for whatever it is that people are actually thinking that they want, and just implement things like that. Why did we start doing that? Why did companies stop doing suggestion boxes for interaction and better development of their product? But I think it's gonna be a topic for another day. If you like this video, let me know in the comments down below by giving me a like, and maybe leave me your thoughts on this topic on the comments. I like to read, and we can have a nice little discussion in the comments. And again, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.